It's the missed opportunity trap. What's going on, folks? Welcome to another edition of Hustlers Kung Fu Live with your man, Glendon Cameron. Let's do a little housekeeping. If you're interested in consulting, the link is below. If you're interested in the free courses, the link's below. If you're interested in the corporate toolbox, the link's below. We've been getting a lot of questions asking about consulting services, and I don't think that I'm going to have to start saying this in every video because the links for all the consulting and everything is below. And my goal is to get these live streams rocking and rolling because, you know, we're going to be working with YouTube. We're going to be working with the YouTubes. So last night was a great performance by the Crimson Tide. At no point did I even thought they were going to lose that game. At no point did it ever get tight. I mean, the Florida SEC championship game was tighter than that game last night. But what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about being producers and creators. When I first came here on the YouTubes, I created my first digital product. And that really showed me a lot because right now, what is really hot on the internet is Forex, investing, options tradings. These things don't require you to produce anything. Essentially, you can potentially make a gang of money without contributing to society's greater good. And this is where everybody is running to: investing, option trading, Forex and stuff. But the number of people who are really successful with those things is remarkably small. And I asked myself, you know, before I started doing these videos, because I'm changing the content of Savage Finance, I'm changing everything, and I asked myself, why don't people want to do it the right way? What is up with so many people looking to rent seek? I was watching this video, and there's a number of young guys who are saying they're millionaires from trading, and, you know, I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, it's gotten to the point that people think that investors make more money than business owners. That's where we are right now, that people feel that people who are investing money are making more money than business owners. And from what I have seen is the people with the large Instagram accounts, the large YouTube accounts, they're not making their money investing. They're making their money selling investment assets like signals or some type of chat or something. There was someone that was selling an investing chat for $125 per month. It was funny. It was funny. Essentially, you would feel that trading is very easy. So let's talk about being producers and creators. In the 1950s, you know what the world's second largest economy was? It was Detroit. Detroit was the world's second largest economy behind the United States. And why was there? Because Detroit produced Ford, Chrysler. There was Chevrolet. There was other brands because there was Pontiac. There was Jeep. There was all of these brands up in Michigan. And you want to know why they picked Michigan? Because it's on the water. And it made for ease of shipping. So, you know, I've been thinking, this new generation has no spunk in them. That's funny. Thanks for the super chat of $6. Appreciate it. It should be used for holding. Motor City, Motown. They sell signals, so some people sell custom robots. This is how they're making their money. They're not making their money trading. And, I'm trying to put myself in that position of, I need some money. I don't have any income coming in. Baby JoJo needs some formula. Baby JoJo needs some Pampers. I'm out here struggling. And I got a question for you guys. Do you actually feel that you can create a product or service that people are going to buy? Do you actually feel that? Let me know in the comments. Do you folks feel that you can be producers? Because I kind of just happened upon it. I wrote my first book. Like, here was the plan. I needed to have some income coming in. So I came here to the internet and did some research, and I found this blog post. I can't find it anymore. And the guy was like, if you want to make some money, create a product that you could sell 1 to 2,000, $30 product that you could sell 1,000 of. And it really felt to me, because I came from the storage auction reselling background. So this was something that appealed to me, and I felt that's something I can do. So I created a product and I began selling it. But the whole plan was to create that product, sell it, and then write the great American novel. You got some people even selling. I mean, that's the word on the streets, man. That's the words on the street. It's crazy you asked that. I instinctively said no, because one of the things that I'm trying to do in 2021 is boil down to where the common man is. Because the common man is what makes YouTube. The common man is what makes Instagram. The common man. And one of the things, all right, so we got Raining Woman. She said yes. And Muhammad said yes. Rod for Real Estate, yes. Engineer Appliances, yes, I do. Criteria Checklist, list, yes, I do. Yes. Yes. Slow-minded people down this way. All right, bunny hop hobbies, okay. That is a possibility. All right, Arden, you start making candles, good to go. Well, this is the first thing. This is the first prepping for war move that you got to do. You've got to mentally condition yourself that you can do this. I can make the product, but I feel I lack legitimacy since I'm new to business. That's very interesting, Miss Nika A6, because essentially one of the biggest barriers to becoming a producer, to getting this thing going, is the mental conditioning. So let's go ahead and talk about when I used to be a bum, when I didn't have any money, when I was out here struggling. Mentally, I was weak. I was very, very weak mentally, because I felt that my life had to operate in this container that, because the way that I was programmed before, if I wanted to make more money, I would work more hours. And we know what a slippery slope that is. All right. That's very interesting, Jose. But I didn't understand because essentially the book, the Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph E. Murray, that revealed so much to me. And this is why you guys have got to work on your mental environment. This is why you guys have got to dig deep into your mental, because this is going to sound very simple. Sometimes success is a matter of just thinking you can do it. That's it. That's it. Now, one of the things with the resale business, and that's something I know a lot about, that YouTube disrupted the whole marketplace because people were putting out bolos, be on the lookout for, and people would come to YouTube, they would find these bolos, they would go buy it, and what would people do? They would put this stuff up on the internet, and then it became a bidding war, a price war. So seller A would put it up for 50, then seller B would put it up for 48, then seller C would put it up for 46, so on and so forth, until it really wasn't worth selling anymore. Awesome, Ron's awesome. Well, here's the thing, Steve Jameson. The common man drives YouTube. Right now, Kevin Samuels did a live stream in the morning and his audience didn't drop off. This is one of the things I'm trying to figure out because I feel that it's YouTube. It isn't putting out that I'm live because when I talk about Trump, the economy, those live streams, because, essentially if I wanted to live stream at like 7 or 8 o'clock every night, I would get more views, but I'm actually opening up my mental because I have watched Morris Invest broadcast at 9:30 in the morning and get 10, 20, 30,000 people on his live streams. So, I'm thinking it's YouTube. You're struggling with that right now? I'm taking action. Miss Nika, that is the most important thing that you can do, is to take action, to get started and keep going on, because you'll discover stuff that you will never discover if you just keep sitting on your hands. So congratulations for that. See, one of the things I'm getting ready to do is I'm getting ready to put my, yep, I got your YouTube live stream notification about 10 minutes after you go live. Because one of the things is that I am reworking everything. I'm putting on my creator hat. It's my intention to write 3 books this year. It's my intention to do a lot with the corporate toolbox. And I'm getting back into that creator mode, but I want to bring you guys along with me because here's the thing, that when you can become a creator, your money can be sick. Jose, that this is one of the issues because I am struggling with YouTube and I am struggling with, because I can, one of the things is YouTube is very much personality driven. And for some reason, I seem to attract combative assholes. That just seems to be the norm. It's happened on every channel. This is one of the reasons there's been there's been 3 iterations of the disruptive male. Because I get these assholes who want to get up in the comments and they want to get into these little pissing battles. And, I'm going back to my old social media policy. When I see that you're an asshole, I'm just going to delete your comment and block you and keep it moving. Thank you, reigning woman. I think if you did more black community commentary, a lot of people would be into it, but also the topic has negative vibes tied with it. I don't know how Kevin Sebning is keeping his mental health together. He making that money, man. Roger Marine, you would just have to get started. I don't really know. You would have to get started. I think it's more than that, because essentially this was this clown on Savage Finance. It was talking about, like, I know for a fact that many credit unions will do a credit check even if you're doing because actually there was someone that I followed their recommendations, and I went to this credit union and I tried to do a 200,000 shared secured loan. They checked my credit and they told me no, because the 200,000 exceeded the parameters of their lending guidelines. But they checked my credit. And I've had many people, and this person wanted to go on and on and on and on and on. It was like with Self-Lender. Self-Lender doesn't check your credit. Self-Lender will, if you play it right, you can create 3 trade lines that report to the credit bureaus with Self-Lender. And he wanted to go on and on and on. I'm just like, what is this fool? And I just told him at the end, I was like, look, you want to educate people, start a YouTube channel and you start teaching. And I blocked him and I stopped communicating with him. It's just really interesting. Really, really interesting. Because one of the things that I'm learning is I got to do a better job of communicating with you guys. I've got to do a better job of talking, speaking, because like that question, how many of you feel that you can become a creator or a producer? And there were some people who's like, yes, yes, yes. And there were some people, I don't know. And there were some people like, no, I don't think I can. A lot of crazy women's dream gets crushed on Kevin Samuels Live. They come back for more. They like abuse. Yes, they usually check your credit at the credit unions. It's a great way to get credit lines established. Yeah, he was just saying that, for folks who don't know, a secured loan is a collateral loan where if you go to, like, you can do this with Delta Credit Union. You can go deposit $10,000 and they will give you a $10,000 loan, but they're going to check your credit. Appreciate it. You and Kevin both have arrogant energy, but most of his audience is women trying to qualify themselves for high value. I mean, they be up in there, man. They be up in there. Kevin is the man right now. Bro, I'm coaching around the DIS assessment that helps you understand how you operate and communicate. That's good stuff. When he talks to many of them get offended when he tells them that you're not high value. They become combative. This is one of the things that I've seen with the current society, and it's really bad, many people want to do exactly what they want to do, and they don't want to be told that they're doing something wrong, or and this is where they can get very combative, because I'm like, because the other day when like this, it's like, why do I keep getting these assholes? You know, could be, man, could be 89 Dr. Funk. Kevin does live verbal BDSM. Well, part of what I've learned, like, here's the thing with YouTube, and for those of you who want to be creators and producers, is you can put out a YouTube video that can be 100% false. Doesn't matter if you have the swag, the personality, the production quality. That video will do very, very well, even if the content of the video is absolutely worthless. And then I've seen people who've put out great content and not get the views. I mean, it's a dog and pony show. This is what YouTube is. Well, that's the plan, Roger Marine. That's the plan. Well, yeah, we're going to keep the text notification thing going on. People need to humble themselves to the truth, man. They feel like you're attacking them personally. Unless they've been in sports, most people aren't used to being told that their performance sucks and they need to do better. That's something I think about, because, like, I've seen Nick Saban go off on players like, you messed up, and they just walk off and they just take it and they get better. They just get better. No, the internet will not be regulated. Yep. I mean, it's about personality. It's about swag. Because what I've noticed is, since I've started doing the Savage Finance videos in my car, the views have ticked up a little bit. And these videos are not edited like my other videos. Because this is one of the things, because I was paying to have my thumbnails done. I was doing all this other stuff. And it really wasn't increasing my views. It wasn't. Oh, there's a ton of hustler porn on YouTube. Ton of hustler porn. And one of the things that I'm going to work on in 2021 is not to speak ill of other creators, because that right there can backfire on you big time. Smuggler Run. I started doing affiliate marketing 3 years ago, but when I first started, everyone laughed at me, because affiliate marketing is hard, man. You attract what you are. That's funny. I don't think I'm an asshole. I just tell the truth. And I attracted you, so are you an asshole? Let's talk about that. People need to get acquainted with failure. Those folk, the only people who never fail are those who never try. And this is why we're having this whole producer creator conversation, because I've been sitting there crunching the numbers and looking at it, because there was a comment put on talking about he owns real estate and he's in the trucking business. And he said he has more headaches with trucking than real estate. And if he was making money on the internet, he wouldn't mess with either. And, because, I've talked about getting the Forex and trading. I am going to start trading. I am going to start trading and investing, but this is probably going to come a few months down the road because I need to get my game plan together because I need to focus on some stuff. But I don't really because like I'm looking at Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey has built a $55 million net worth talking about personal finance in his manner. And it has worked. I just cannot deal with. Becoming the truth has always been offensive. It's always been offensive. Failure is a big part of becoming successful. Absolutely. Because one of the things that I want you guys to do is let's go ahead and talk about the creator and the producer. When I wrote my first book, and that was my first taste of being a creator, that I could write a book, market it on the internet, and make money from my creative. And that was that point, that time, that was the most money I've ever made in my life from my creative. And I got hooked. It was like, give me another hit, man. I like this. I like this. So when you can become a creator or a producer and create and produce your own product, whether it's a YouTube show, a podcast show, or whatever, you do a lot of stuff. Because like Erica Williams, she talks about why she started all these physical businesses, but she can't let this YouTube thing go. I guarantee she cannot let this go because, I think at some points she gets frustrated and goes off on the manosphere. But once you start making money from your organic, once you start to do that, game is over, man. Game is over. One of the things, you get addicted to it. Pretty much, Roger. People call Dave Ramsey to argue about credit. And this is one thing that Dave Ramsey has remained steadfast on, because one of the things is I've lifted up Dave Ramsey's robe and I peeked under, and his principles are easy to understand. Baby step 1, baby step 2, baby step 3, get the $1,000. Very easy, because see, here's where I've gone wrong. Pretty much a ton of trolls. Is like when I created the art of holding, and I'm getting ready to revamp that. I created the art of holding, and that was just too advanced for most people. And that's why I had to come up with the corporate toolbox to give people a more plain level view. Well, yeah, I failed many times, man. Many times. Don't give them hell. Just tell them the truth and it feels like hell. I never heard that before. I have not got that option. I have not gotten that option. But, I'm really thinking about doubling down because like today I've got some more consults. I got a consult at 3:30. Then I got a class to teach tonight. And I'm really reevaluating a lot of the things that I put out, like options and Forex and all this other stuff. Because essentially, I've been down this road before. I was doing really well with the storage auction business. And if I had intensified more on that versus, because selling on the internet is sexy, man. It is sexy. It is sexy, sexy, sexy. And everybody wants a piece of the action, but there are so many components that go into selling stuff online that, there are many parts of my business I absolutely hate. There are many parts of my business I love, but, like I hate email right now. Right now, I am hating email. Email is just not working the way they used to. So I'm hating email. But, am I going to stop sending out emails? Nope. I'm not going to stop sending out emails. And one of the things that I'm really about to open up is how to get more people into the creator space. Because I know this seems like nothing, right? This is a can of air I got to keep my MacBook Pro clean and crispy. But someone created this. It cost me like $20. So someone has created, let's see. A can of compressed air. Someone created this. This is the lens cleaner because I talk and I get my screen all dirty. Someone created this. Apple created the iPhone. Someone created these glasses. It was a company in Korea. A funny story with these. I went online because I wanted these glasses. I thought these glasses were really lit, right? And I went online and I found the website and then I ordered them. I did not know the website was in Korea. So someone in Korea because I ordered a bunch of them, someone in Korea got $180 from me. The power of selling online. Rule number 1, if you dish it out, you must take it. That's funny. I'll think about that. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, Erica. I've helped out a lot of YouTubers who explicitly say, hey, man, don't let people know that we're working together. And, I was just sitting there like, for that, I'm going to charge you double. Okay. I mean, it is funny. We will see. One of the things that I want to really instruct people on is how to become a creator. I'm here to tell you the creator money is sick. The creator money is sick. It's better than the trucking money. It's better than the investing money. It's better than the real estate money. I'm here to tell you it is sick. And, as I go ahead and talk about these things that I was going to do, because I took a break and I did a lot of thinking. And I'm just like, okay, you already over here making money. Why are you going to go over here to do something I don't know anything about Forex. I know a little bit about Forex, but I don't know how to do Forex. I don't know how to do options trading. These are things I don't know how to do. Now, I think I'm going to give options or trading a try this summer. But what I've learned from being in business is once you start to shift your focus, you start losing money. And I'm like, go out and do all this other stuff. Because like I said, I'm changing the conversation on Savage Finance. And I feel that once I start running ads, that's going to be a game changer for me. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of folks who don't know how to do YouTube. A lot of folks just got lucky with YouTube. So, like I said, I had some time to think. And, I'm getting ready to do another course for disruptive mail. That's going to come. I got to structure this stuff. And hold on. I got to structure this stuff in a, like today was a good day. I got up, I did my 2 workouts, I did my emails, I got my consulting calls. This whole month of January is about establishing a routine and getting back to it. Because here's the thing. How many of you have heard of the Amazing Selling Machine? Is a Amazon FBA course. They made $116 million with an online course. $116 million. I don't know how much they spend on ads or affiliates. I have no clue. But whoever owns the Amazing Selling Machine at minimum made $60 million. At minimum. And the online course space is going to explode. There's a guy here on YouTube. He made $1 million selling his how to play a piano course. So while I'm over here, trying to do stuff for YouTube, I'm ignoring what I already have before me. It's like, okay, if you do this and this and this, like at one point, with Disruptive Mail, that YouTube channel only had like 3,000 subscribers. I was doing like $17,000 a month. So I know how to create online courses. I know how to market online courses. And that's where I'm going to stay, because the first 6 months of this year, I'm going to focus on creating more courses, creating more training, communicating with the students better, and just double down on that, because essentially with the payment plans, that's got me scheduled to do 7 figures just off the payment plans for this year. This is people who signed up last year as they fulfill their payment plans. That's 7 figures right there. So while I'm over here, I'm just like, okay, I need to do more investment in what I'm currently doing, because I know this may flip y'all wig, but I'm thinking about opening up a physical location as a training institute where you can physically come, get taught how to do this stuff, because, a lot of people need that. Because essentially, I've been looking at people who've been selling courses. Like anyone who is selling a course on crypto is doing well. Anyone selling a course on how to invest in stocks is doing well. Anyone selling a course on how to do options trading is doing well. Anyone selling a course on how to do Forex, they're doing well, because this is what people are consuming right now. So I'm thinking about creating the corporate, also something else I'm thinking about, because like I'm kind of slowing it down. This is one of the reasons I'm reworking my content. I'm redoing everything. I'm thinking of coming up with a clothing brand, corporate culture. There's so many things that, because once again, when you produce, well, that's one thing. Yeah, being a creator, because like I said, like I understand real estate is hot, understand trucking's hot, understand that investing's hot, but I guarantee you, if you put what I made being a creator against what they made and all those things combined, they're going to come up short. They're going to come up short. They're going to come up short. So I'm just sitting there like, why are you going to go over here and do something you don't know how to do? And, this is me consuming my own content. What did I tell you? Start a business that you have a competitive advantage. Start a business based on your strengths. This is my training, and I'm getting ready to, because I'm sitting there like, and I had another asshole talking about, well, Glendon, you was going to do Forex. Now you ain't going to do Forex. I'm like, you don't run me, bruh. You don't make decisions on what I will do and what I want to do. I'm a self-guided, I'm a self-guided free man. I do what I want to do, you know? So that's just something I'm thinking about. Something I'm thinking about. YouTube Latin America is blowing up. So we will see. We will see, because like I said, I have all of these ideals and stuff, and you know, we're going to be back on schedule. If you're in the corporate toolbox, I sent out the training schedule. We've got a live training tonight, 7 p.m. Then Thursday, 3 p.m., we've got another training. Really? You're just getting a text? Wow. So, you know, this whole thing of being a creator and putting together something like Arden Bowden, he put in the comments that he's making candles. Let me show you something. All right. So let me show you. And I just Googled this. I don't even know what I'm going to see, but I have a feeling. All right. So what we're going to do is copy this. And we're going to go to similar web. .com. All right, so we're going to put Yankee Candle. All right, it's already in there. That's good. So Yankee Candle is getting 2 million hits per month. And they must be running something. Their hits went up to 5 million. Okay. So this is how you check someone else's money. Let me see. All right. So let's go to Yankee Candle. Go back to Yankee Candle. And let's see what the average cost of a candle is. All right. So this is how you calculate, because so let's see. Let's go. They're getting 5 million hits per month minus 97% equals 150,000 times 1750. They're doing 2.6 million per month. And that's just an estimate, because they're probably doing more. Because, you know, that's just making a few assumptions that they're having a 3% conversion rate based upon their traffic. And that's with just one item. I don't know what their average ticket size is. You know, someone can go to Yankee Candle and load up and put $100 in the shopping cart. I don't know what that is, but that's a baseline. That's at an absolute minimum that they're doing, an absolute minimum. So Yankee Candle's doing $20 to $30 million a year, Arden Bowden. $20 to $30 million. Nope, the training doesn't cost anything. That's very interesting. Oh, they spent big money on their website. I can tell you because their website has all kinds of functionality. It has tracking, it has all kinds of stuff in it. But that's candles. Candles. Just candles. So understand, like, this is making someone $1 million. These food clips, they're making someone some money. So essentially, being a producer, being someone that makes stuff is a good way for some easy money. Yankee Candles is in the CVS, Kroger, Walmart. Also get their emails daily. They always have good deals. Just have to monitor how much I spend there. So Diamond Life just gave me some more insights. So Yankee Candle is wholesaling. If they're in CVS, Kroger, and Walmart, whatever, they're wholesaling this to these places. So if they sell it on their website for $17.50, they're wholesaling it for half of that. I just looked up Yankee Candle's revenue for 2019. It was $1 billion. Like I said, they're wholesaling candles to CVS, Walmart, and other stores. They have their own website. They're a well-run company, and it's a candle. It's candles. So if anyone who's sitting there like, I can't create anything, just look at that. Essentially, setting price points is because here's the way that you should. Like, if you buy furniture, this is how I was taught. The ideal goal was if you bought a piece of furniture for $500, you would 3x it. But that got really challenging. So we started to do what was a keystone, which was 2x in it. But I don't have a course on that. Hair products is big business. I think there was this girl on Instagram who did $1 million in one day selling weave. Selling weave. So there's so many things you can create, and don't get in the mindset because it's simple or it's already on the market. Because let's go ahead and look at something else. Candles. DW Home Candles. They hit you with a promo code. Let me see. Like, I'm just doing stuff. I really don't know what I'm going to find. I'm just operating on some assumptions. All right, so let's go back to SimilarWeb. DW Home. They're getting 300,000 hits per month. So let's go ahead, do the math. 300,000 hits minus 97%, 9,000. All right, so we can go back. And let's see, once again, these are assumptions. I don't know what, all right, so they're selling their candles for $14 to $18. We're going to go 9,000 times 14, 126,000 per month. And more than likely, they're in stores. More than likely, they're wholesaling. So they can be making $500,000 a month selling candles. Selling candles. Candles. My wife has a beauty supply next to my sneaker shop, okay? So you can become a creator. You can get in the game. You can make candles. Let's see. All right. This is a cookie store that's been here longer than I've been in this neighborhood. So this shop has been open longer than 11 years. And Allie's Cookies, ship a cookie. Let's see how many hits they get. All right. So they're not getting enough hits on their websites to register on SimilarWeb. I think you need like 15,000 hits per month. But rest assured that they are selling cookies online, and they're selling cookies in their stores. Cookies. You don't need no cookie. You want a cookie. All right. So that's the free version, but you can pay for a version of that SimilarWeb. And here, like, let me go ahead and tell you once again, I'm putting my producer hat on. I've done a lot of research on Instagram, and I have seen people with rather pedestrian pictures with massive Instagram accounts. And it's about if people like you, because I've grown this account by 1,200 followers in the last week. This one's just up today. See, I'm getting a lot of likes. The phone number didn't get likes. That got likes. That got likes. The cash got likes. But essentially what I have done is created a process, because you've got to post pretty regularly on Instagram unless you have a conduit like a YouTube channel that is sending traffic to your Instagram. Like check this out. All right. Alex Becker, last time I checked, he really didn't post on his Instagram account a lot. I mean, he's got 284,000 followers, and he ain't really posting much of anything on here. Not really posting that much up here. You see anything earth shattering about what he's posting? So we're getting into a lot of stuff. I mean, you gotta love making. You gotta love making beats, man. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today. If you want a course, you want a free course, anything, all the links are below. So with that, I will see you guys in the next one.